So come on and ride, let's chase the sun in our chamber.
Good Sunday morning. The ladies went to worship at Quartzsite Church of Christ before they came back to their campsite to get ready to roll out.
We just returned from church and we're about to pack up. This is our last day here, and I'm gonna turn my camera around and let you see our campsite here. So it was pretty good. The sun is finally out. It's a little warmer. We can stay outside a little more, and we had a great time. So as you see, there's the mountains here. This road that we're off of is called Plumosis Road, and we're right on the road at this site. This site has a fire pit. There is our setup. As you see, I want to highlight my new lights from Dollar Tree. They are too cute. They do come with little pegs to stick them in the ground, but the ground's a little rocky and hard, so I wasn't able to use them. There's the generator. We've been here for 4 nights, and we've only had to use the generator 2 nights. 2 evenings, we cranked the generator up and used it for about 3 or 4 hours, and warmed the trailer up, and charged the battery, and we was pretty good. We got the bikes out. We've been bike riding. We did find some other campers that we hung out at the campfire. The Skin folks, we went to their campfire twice. Maybe next time when I come back, we can camp with them. Like I said, this site is on the road. And you see there's mountains over there. This is the west side, so the sun sets over here on this side of the trailer, and the sun rises on this side of the trailer. We've had a good stay here. We even had someone to come and tour our trailer, and we sat out here and did an interview. We can link her page to ours, to our YouTube channel, and you can see everything. But I've had a good time here. We came for the WRTR, which is the Women's Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. We were here for that, and then we stayed the extra day and checked out the main RTR, the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous, and we did see Bob Wells as he was speaking, and got to check out all the happenings here in Quartzsite. We went to Camelpalooza, saw the High Jolly Monument. So we've had a good time. So as you see, J Bird Journeys is across the country. So we can now check off 2 states. We got Arizona and New Mexico. All right, until next time, bye-bye.
Before they head out of Quartzsite, they did some hiking and exploring.
Look at us. We have climbed up one of the little hill mountains here. Look at that. And if you look off in the distance, right there is where we was camping at. Right there. And if you look down there, there's Charlie. Here's me and Sierra. Say hello, Sierra. So we are up here. We climbed up here.
A little bit further though.
Just a little bit. So that's where we came from, way down there. Yep. Alrighty. Let's go take out a little bit more. Alright. Alright, there's my daughter climbing to the peak. Up there. You see, I done climbed up here. You see this right here? I did good. She want more? She can have more. Alrighty, wave. Hey! Look at her up there. Woohoo! Let me get your picture. So that's the peak we was just on. And Sierra actually was on the peak on the other side. So yep, we're coming down. So we're walking in the valley of the cactus. Cacti, look at them. All the different kind. Oh, look at this cute little young one. Oh, this one is so cute. Look at this little baby. Look at the little baby. Hello, little baby. How you doing? I see you.
The way she talking to that thing for a moment, I thought she was gonna pet it.
So she said those wasn't a baby. He looked like a baby to me, but that's a baby. She said they're not babies. I don't know if you can see this, but this is a rock formation that was set up during World War II to train pilots for General Patton, so they would know where north is and where Quartzsite was. So it was spelled out, I think it spelled Quartzsite and it had north. I just briefly read the description, but I'll show it to you, Julian. But this is pretty cool. We're finna find a cache here. All right, let's see if we can find it. All right, we just found another cache near the mountain. There's the mountain in the background that we just hiked, and we just found the cache near it. All right.
And that'll do it for their adventure in Quartzsite, Arizona. They'll travel to Bowie, Arizona, where they'll spend the night. Good morning. My wife and daughter are on their way to visit the Fort Bowie National Historic Site. Word of advice, don't bring a clean car.
We're near the Fort Bowie National Site. You can barely see because we're driving into the sun. But look at all these mountains around us. All right, we're turning on the road there to the site right here. Going through the cattle gate.
In half a mile, you will arrive at your destination.
We're going up the mountain. All right, I'm about to take the Ruins Visitor Center Trail up to the visitor center here. We parked down the hill and we just took this trail all the way up. We're parked down there. We're going to Fort Bowie. All right. Looked like it used to be a wagon or some kind. So abandonment and reestablishment. This is the visitor center. All right, this is the visitor center. Really nice visitor center. A lot of history. And this is the fort. How it used to look back in 1894. So we finna begin the trail right here by the drinking fountain right here. Look at the old horse ties and the dinner bell. You see the dinner bells here? So this is the view. That used to be the post. Pretty cool. That's where we started over there. The first Bowie on the hill to the right. This is where the first fort was. All right, we made to the top where the first fort was. Look at that view. Oh, that's beautiful. And here's the fort. There's the map of the Valley of Apache Pass. You look out there, you can see there's the cemetery over there. Then there's Butterfly Overland Road. And they call that peak over there, right here, Government Peak. Ain't that something? So it looked like we're going down to the creek or the stream that they took captive from their water source here. The Apaches. Coming down off of the mountain. And they said don't drink it.
Why not?
Because they probably
To
polluted
drink
it.
I'll have them serve it.
So this talks about it. They say you can find pottery fragments around this stream, suggesting how long people been coming down here getting stuff, getting water. Look at this. This probably was an Apache campsite for hunting and gathering. Huh. Pretty cool. Look at this. This is pretty cool. That's a pretty cool tree. Oh, they got a little sitting bench for you. That's pretty cool. So we done made it to the cemetery, and here it is. I don't know if you can see it, but that's I-10 out in the distance up there. We're looking at I-10. I'll move the camera back to where we are. That's how far we're away from it. We up on these mountains. Yeah. Climbing like billy goats. This was our stay last night at Mountain View RV Park here in Bowie. They have pull-through sites, as you see. They have electric, sewage, and water. Really nice stop on the side of the road. I-10 is right there, if you can see. This is the store and check-in right there. They have showers. They do have showers, and if you are coming through and you're tent camping or you just want to take a shower, they do offer showers for $10. There's a nice general store there, and sometime if you look over on the other side, that pavilion there, they do have food trucks that come. They have trash, so really nice people. All right, see you on the road.
On their way to their next stop over at Carlsbad Caverns National Park in New Mexico, they stopped at the Cactus Cafe for dinner in Denver, New Mexico. The food must have been real good because they taking pictures of the sign and profiling the Jaybird and everything. They still have a ways to go before they get to their next destination, so we'll check in tomorrow. Good night.
Good morning, good morning. We are boondocking here at Carlsbad National Park, campground, free campground parking, and it is a beautiful morning. We could not get into the caverns because we missed our ticket window, but that's okay because we had to change our route on how we was coming back. But it is a nice, beautiful area, and I hope you enjoyed the view. They do provide trash. They have a trash receptor right here for you to do trash. And as you see, it's a big open parking lot, and you can park wherever you want. And behind each site, they have a grill. So this is the J Nest. We had a good night last night. So there's a fire pit there. You can come out and sit. We are also near Gallupe Mountain National Park. We may stop in there for a little bit on our way, but we are about 18 hours from Jackson, Mississippi. About 19 hours from home. All right. And see you later. Bye.
The Mississippi Queens are going to backtrack for a little bit to do some hiking at Guadalupe Mountains at McKittrick Canyon. Now, I'm not sure if it's pronounced Guadalupe Mountains or Guadalupe Mountains. Please let us know in the comments.
All right. Guadalupe Mountains National Park.
And that's literally all the pictures that they took that day. They gotta be trying to hurry back and get back to Mississippi. They must got a hot date with these Mississippi Kings or something. They woke up the next morning in the parking lot of Boulder Adventure Park in Grand Prairie, Texas, took 2 pictures, got back on the road. Of course, they stopped at a Buc-ee's. Then they finally made it to LeFleur's Bluff State Park in Jackson, Mississippi. She's definitely happy to be back in the SIP.
We done made it back to Mississippi. We're in Jackson, and of course, you know where we are. My favorite campground. The sun had peeked out. There it is. There it is. It's coming. It's coming. LeFleur Bluffs State Park. What'd you say, Sierra? And we're at campsite number 12. As you see, it has rained a little. It's muddy. The clouds are breaking. Standing out here looking at the fish and the birds. You see that beautiful white bird over there? He had caught him a fish earlier. Yeah. The fish are out here jumping. It's a beautiful day.
We're gonna skip ahead to the next day when my wife gave a tour of the newly renovated bathrooms.
They have did some painting. The sinks are still the same. We still have the 3 stalls. One of them do have a curtain though. Now they have updated the showers, which is really nice. When we was here before, it was needed a little updating, but look at here. They done got the walls in here where you can put stuff. They got new shower heads. And the showers are really nice. We were in them yesterday. Really, really nice. This is at LeFleur Bluff State Park. And they do have a shelf here for you to put your stuff on. Still have the same bench there. And the bench over here. All right. All right, Sierra's getting ready to go see Kamala Harris. Conversation. Bye.
Now on the night that they made it to LeFleur's Bluff State Park, our daughter went to see former Vice President and Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris at the Thalia Mar Hall in Jackson.
And so when we talk about whether it's mis and disinformation or remind, and these are nonprofits, so it's not about telling people who to vote for, but asking people to be engaged and involved and to serve and be active members of their community as a way of empowering others, and in that process, seeing one's own power.
We hope you enjoyed part 2 of this epic Jaybird journey to Quartzsite, Arizona and back. This is definitely the longest Jaybird journey on record for us. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and hype up this video. We're the Traveling Weekenders, Team CJP, and these are the Jaybird Journeys. Take care, and as always, be blessed. Peace.